this for altruistic motives, but I'm not so sure that what you suggest is not wrong. Also, I found it interesting. So yes, I found that the whole alcohol thing, and they're also, as far as the psychiatrist, I did know because a housewife told me when all this was happening, a housewife was saying, that's a lie. That's a lie. I was on Housewives. This person is not on anymore. And she said, they do provide counseling. They do ask you every step of the way if you need to speak to someone. What I thought was interesting, which clearly refers to Raquel Leviss, is they say now they're going to add a therapist to the reunion. So everyone that goes to a reunion now, there will be a therapist backstage. So that clearly refers to Raquel and her saying, well, you walked off and Andy said, don't go, stay. Look, this is why people are mad at Bethenny. People are slipping into the comments saying like, this bitch is going to ruin reality TV. That's what these listeners to this podcast right now are saying. I've gotten a lot. A lot of people are like, go Bethenny, this is great. A lot of people are like, if you ruin my Housewives, bitch, I'm coming for you. Like these fans and listeners are not happy because they feel, they want it messy. They want it as messy as can be. So a lot of people see that writing on the wall like you do. I think, so I kind of think all of the above. And I think that was interesting about the liquor. I thought they're clearly blaming production. And it's clearly the way that, look, NBC could swallow production with one breath. So I thought that was really interesting. And I think that's why people like, I think Shannon could be in trouble. I think probably at the end of the day, she will keep her job. This is an interesting storyline, but I think there is at least a pause. I think there's a pause that we're in different times now. I don't know. Let me take that back. I actually don't know because this is so big and it's all over the place. I think this could just be an example. NBC lets Shannon Beador go on pause to work on drinking. That is a headline. Oh, you don't like what we wrote in Deadline? You don't believe what Francis said? We just fired Shannon Beador. So I'm taking this back in real time. I think she might lose her job. I do. I think it's too, how do you, listen, if she doesn't,
Danielle Cabral and Jennifer Aiden going to lose their jobs, or is Cabral?
Well, and if Shannon doesn't lose her job, the day she doesn't lose her job, whatever day that is that they're filming, trust me, Miss Frankel from the Hamptons or Greenwich, Connecticut, whichever house she's in, is going to go on a fucking tirade. And Mark Garagos and Brian Friedman, it's going to be part of the reckoning. She might even, it is. Bethenny is going to make a case out of it. So I don't know.
What do you make? Okay.
Yeah. No.
One more thing.
Ahead. No.
Bethany obviously took credit for this on her Instagram. And she said, which I thought, did you ask Erica Jane when you saw her about this? She speaks, I thought this was a complete dig at Erica. To the ignorant who have said that people sign up for mistreatment, shame on them. To my former colleague housewives who said that it doesn't apply to them because they know how to handle themselves when others with less power can't. I can explain it to you, but I can't understand it for you. To the ones strong enough to speak up and reach out to me, your courage is commended. I don't begrudge or blame the talent as they are there for rating, except for you just did 2 seconds ago, but sure. They are there for ratings, for profit by any means necessary in a zero-sum game where you are winning or losing. They are unsullied warriors there to play a dangerous game.
And you think that was what a diss at Erica because Erica said,
yes, Erica went on 2 T's, and Ms. Jane, that line got picked up, and she said, "I'm a grown ass woman. I make my own decisions. If nobody's forcing me to drink, no one's forcing me not to drink." This is interesting how it's going to play out. I just, I could have a conspiracy theory on this. I could have
I like your conspiracy theory on it. Look,
it'd be great for a lot of people. Stassi Schroeder, Snooki. It'd be great for a ton of people if reality television went away, because wouldn't we be even more drawn to these wild, eccentric people? We would have to find our fill, and we would become cult followers of them, of some of them.
I cannot tell you, this is not a shameless plug for my Patreon. How many people DM me on Patreon to say, I'm listening to your Jersey stuff. I'm not watching. Everyone is saying I'm not watching Jersey anymore. Granted, it's not Melissa versus Teresa. It doesn't matter. They say, they're like, we're just going to truly tune in for an hour, get everything that happened, and move on by listening to you. So people are, to your point, if the actual show was, people are already not watching. If the show wasn't there, people really, I think, would flock to us. Yeah. So you know what? Go Bethenny. Go Bethenny.
Because
If you
honestly,
can make me another dollar, Bethenny, go girl, go.
I would launch an OnlyFans reality show with you because I think that's where it's headed. I think you want to see adults making adult decisions, for good or bad. And I think they're going to pay for the raw, the unfiltered, the fabulous, the glamorous. And if it gets too watered down on NBC, it's just going to become, to me, I think where we're headed is, how, does anybody watch any of the stupid sitcoms on ABC, CBS, NBC? Like, could you name any of them?
Okay, well,
here we go. He watches them all. He's like, oh, little Sheldon. I love that.
Listen, I don't watch them now because life has taken some unexpected turns and this little fucking hobby has become a real business. Guess what? Again, I pray that I get canceled because I truly want my life back. But
a lot of TV.
I used to love the Connors. I just had Lauren Ash on from Superstore. She's in Not Dead Yet on ABC. Not anymore because we have a writer's strike, but that's a great show with Gina Rodriguez. I loved them all. I used to love everything, but I don't watch the comedies anymore because I don't have time. But I do love, personally, a 30-minute situational comedy. I love it. I'd rather talk about that all day than this housewife stuff. But
the fake laugh track, they're so bad.
No, they're so funny. They take your mind off. They take your mind off the world. TV Land. We had Hot in Cleveland. I mean,
God. And they did that stupid Magnum PI reboot. And
that's not a comedy.
So
that's
dumb.
Listen, Sarah. Listen. Okay. But anyway, wait, can I just say, okay. But I actually agree with you about Bethenny. I think I like your conspiracy theory. And by the way, then, so she talked about the alcohol. I thought that was throwing the production companies under the bus. I'm like, I think this is just starting. BravoCon taking the fall. The little guy's going to take the fall and get squeezed out. Second, I think that the thing about the counselor, the housewife told me it's not true. You do have counselors. Now we'll have it at the reunion. I also thought it was interesting about the NDAs. Listen. I don't care if you are sitting in an office with 17,000 lawyers with an NDA that says you can't talk about anything. If you are sitting there and you witness a rape, you witness a murder, you witness a robbery, you witness an assault, pick the illegal crime. Whatever it is that you witness prior to this statement by NBC, you still could have broken your NDA and reported it. So I thought that was a throwaway statement. So I thought, A, they were trying to throw their production companies under the bus in terms of alcohol. B, the psychiatrist, I thought a lot of this is already happening. And C, I thought that was like stating the obvious, because even if you're not stating this and now you're urging production companies to put this clause in, again, you're putting it on them. Whether the clause is there or not, you can break, and you're not breaking an NDA if you're going to report something illegal. I'm going to sign an NDA today to never speak about Kim Kardashian. If I'm in her house and she does this to Khloe and pushes Khloe down the stairs and Khloe is dead. Wait. I have something else to say. I know. I always have something else to say. But listen, you guys know I've been having a lot of digestive issues lately. I've shared that with all of you throughout the past few weeks. I share a lot with you guys. But you know what I didn't know? I didn't know that these digestive issues were caused by potential toxins that are in these quote unquote healthy foods. I thought I was eating right. Oh my gosh. I have learned so much. We've been hearing about, these healthy foods for years, right? Well, this potential toxin causes digestive issues, according to Dr. Gundry. He's a world's renowned cardiologist. And the harmful condition is affecting millions of people nationwide. It was affecting me. Now, here's the thing. There's so many warning signs that I now saw that I didn't realize. Weight gain, hello. I mean, that's all I talk about with you guys. Fatigue, digestive discomfort, stiff joints. I've even had skin problems. And, listen, I'm not a spring chicken. So I just personally thought that all these things were happening because I was getting older. Well, Dr. Gundry explains that these side effects are often mistaken for normal signs of aging. Now I know. So listen, I can assure you that the damage is probably caused by these healthy foods, and it's far from normal. The good news is you can easily help fix the problem from your own home. It's very simple. You just have to know which foods are actually healthy and which contain this hidden potential toxin. It's that simple. So you can find this for yourself at gutcleanseprotocol.com/velvet. That's gutcleanseprotocol.com/velvet. You can just click on the link in the description below this video, because after years of research, Dr. Gundry has decided to release an informative video to the public, free. It's free and uninterrupted. You guys have to watch this, showcasing exactly which foods you need to avoid. Go to the video, gutcleanseprotocol.com/velvet. I'm not trying to be dramatic. I know this is reality TV, but this really, really has changed my life. Click on the link below. Bye.